Aloha and thanks for joining us. I'm Sienna Peloton, joined by Greg Salas. This is our live interactive post-game show brought to you by Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union. Hawaii just got a big win over Sam Houston, final score 37-20. Now, we obviously did not have Michael Alejado in the game tonight. Let's talk about Luke Weaver.
Oh yeah, we didn't have him in the game, right? Oh wow, Luke Weaver just came in and stepped up and just threw for like damn near 300 yards. So I think that's the story of the game, pretty much. Luke really just came in, stepped up, was very decisive the whole game, which is what I really liked about him. He played with a lot of confidence and made a lot of great plays, a lot of great throws. Even when he was off target, very decisive with his throws. So, I mean, you can't ask for anything more from your number 2 quarterback.
Yeah, very efficient tonight. We just talked about this just a few minutes ago. They were 5 for 5 in the red zone. How important is that to get to the red zone and then capitalize on it?
Oh, that's a huge stat and metric that we measure. Any successful football team has to be successful in the red zone. You want to come away with touchdowns majority of the times. We did. We capitalized on a lot of great things. Another thing that we probably can work on a little bit is the ball security.
Yes.
We had a little bit of issues there. We had a pick 6 that we threw for, so that was a little tough. But other than that, they played solid on football, solid football on offense today.
Yeah, and we want to make sure you guys ask us questions as well in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions. We'll answer anything. And it looks like we do have one here from Hawaiian Hulk 808. He wants an update on Alejado's foot injury.
Well, I'd give you we can't give away our secrets though, right? Let's focus on Weaver right now.
Yes.
I love you, Hawaiian Hulk 808, but no, I'm just kidding. I don't have an update. I am not the medical team. I wish I had something. I see him walking around. He looks great. He looks fantastic.
Yes.
I don't know. Would you rest him this next week? I think I might.
We have Portland State coming to town. It is a homecoming game, but after that is when we start conference play. That's when Fresno State comes. So that's kind of when things get really important. Obviously, all games are important. But like you said, we've both seen Michael walking around campus. He looks great. He looks good. But obviously, Timmy made that decision to hold him back today. We will see what the next couple of days come and maybe
you know what?
rest.
I think the performance we saw today from Luke Weaver, I think that puts a little bit more ease on the coaching staff. We're not going to have to rush Alejado back. I expect to win against Portland State next week. That is not a game we should lose, and it's homecoming. So I think that relieves the pressure from the quarterbacks from the coaching staff to have to make a game time decision on that. I think you can rest him, get him back, give him nearly 3 weeks of rest, and then have him ready to go for conference play.
And one of the things too that I've noticed at practice, I know you've stopped by practice too before, Micah and him are really close. What do you think Micah was kind of telling him getting ready for this game?
Well, I think one thing I think is huge that he came from JC ranks.
Yes.
He's had some experience. He's more mature. He's not a freshman. He's older than Micah,
exactly.
So he's had some time to get in here. He's seen Micah run this offense really well. I'm sure the coaches gave him a lot of confidence going into the game. He has a lot of playmakers. One of the playmakers he didn't have at his disposal was Nick Senecal, who I think just slid under the radar. Due to Micah's injury, when no one really questioned why. I saw him walking out there not suited up. I said, what is going on here, right? I didn't like that to start the game. No. Obviously, you want all your playmakers when you have your backup quarterback making their first start. So we didn't miss Senecal, though. I mean, we missed him. Of course we missed him.
We always miss Senecal.
Yeah, but everybody stepped up today. The receiving core looks to be deep. A lot of people got involved. Pofella had a hell of a game.
Oh, man.
Over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, so.
No, he had a great game. Obviously, a lot of hype for the offense. We will get you guys some highlights in just a bit, but we also have to credit the defense as well.
You can't not talk about the defense, right? I mean, they had another outstanding performance, another pick 6 that really was kind of a game changer throughout the game. I think we'll tee that one up right here, right now. Guys flying to the ball, right? That tip drill. It's one thing to finish with the interception. It's another thing to finish in the end zone. And look at all the guys. Look at the big guys rambling down there to get him into the end zone. I mean, look how hyped he is. That is just awesome to see. For him to finish the play is big time.
Yeah, I mean, definitely credit to both sides of the ball. I mean, just great offense, defense. So we have to talk about special teams in a little bit as well. I know Greg has something to say about that.
No, I mean, overall, I think the special teams played well. Conce still has not missed a field goal. I think he had a career long tonight as well.
Yeah.
But we did not play the cleanest special teams game. Everything is okay when you walk away with a win.
Yes.
They'll teach this in film study throughout the week. You got to keep the kickoffs in play.
Yes.
You cannot kick them out of bounds and give up that field position. I know we're still working right now on getting some players to come join us live. But, special teams still did their thing today. Finished with a lot of good, with points at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, exactly. And guys, if you have any questions, Greg and I will answer anything. Feel free to ask in the chat. We have a lot of comments here. I can go ahead and read some of those off as well. Hawaii should have ran shovel pass. Sam Houston did it too, and it did some damage.
The Sam Houston did find some success with their shovel pass. But again, defense, they only gave up one drive, and that was in the fourth quarter. They scored points. I think, again, defense has always been a strong part for the past couple years under Dennis Thurman, and I expected this type of performance out of them. I talked to Chris Brown before the game, and he says we're going to need some turnovers this game, Greg. Not only did they get the turnover, but they also finished with points for the offense. So great overall performance by the defense. And again, they seem to be deep as well.
Yes.
That whole last drive with all the backups in, there are some big Katyushas going on.
Yeah, and big for the backups too. They were out there making plays. So obviously, a big win tonight. I hate to go back a week, but we can chat a little bit about Arizona as well. Just a tough loss on the road, but a good learning lesson for the team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much you learned from that, right? Your quarterback re-injured his foot. You kind of got blown out. I still thought they played well enough to keep it 6-17 at the end of the first half. So, they were really in the game for a lot of it, but they just never found that consistency on offense. They never sustained drives. That's not how you win football games, especially in a hostile environment like that on the road against a Big 12 team. They're not Pac-12 anymore, right?
Keep up with all the realignment.
A tough place to play. So we don't need to relive that, but maybe we can go ahead and jump and look at some of these. Maybe we can look at some of the Pofele highlights here for some of his touchdown passes. Big night for him. And a lot of them are coming on fourth down, too. You see here him early on. I mean, great awareness just to know where the defender is coming. Ball's a little slightly underthrown, but this is a heck of a way to start the game, right? Especially as a receiver to get some catches early on. Another one here, which was honestly a great play call and design.
This was huge too. Look at the time on the clock. Huge.
This was a big one for us. But they snuck him out in motion and were able to get him an easy touchdown. That's what you like to see. That's scheming up and knowing what the defense is going to run.
Oh, all these Pofele highlights, man.
I know, I love it. I'm nothing that I love more than seeing one of our receivers go off right here. Another one. What I loved most about this was that Timmy Chang, he goes and lines up the team in kind of an awkward formation just to get a read on what the defense is going to do, calls a timeout, and then gets his play call in there, knowing that it's going to be man-to-man, one-on-one, and Pofele does a good job of winning. I think everyone is confident in him winning his one-on-one battles, and he did so here. Again, fourth down as well to put the game away here.
Sealed the game. Right in front of the student section, too.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at the student section still there. Yeah, that's got to be a good feeling right there. Hell of a game by Pofele.
Yeah, and it looks like we have a good question here. Can we attack more with deep passes, either on the side, like we used to with Greg?
I think you can definitely. There's always room to attack deep, right? And I saw Luke. He threw a couple deep passes off the bat. He didn't complete a lot of them, but we got some PIs down there, and we threw a deep one to White. So again, I don't see them really alter the play calls much for Luke. I think they ran well. He was very decisive. He handled the offense well. The deep passes, they'll come and they'll go. This wasn't a game where we were able to complete some of those deep ones, but there's certainly always a way to attack the defense. But you know what? We're gonna take a quick break real quick. We'll have Pofele and we'll ask him ourselves what he saw on the defense.
Welcome back, guys. And obviously we have the star of the show tonight. We have Pelia Ashlock joining us. We want to ask him a bunch of questions, but just initial thoughts on the game?
Man, a great team win. Amazing to just go out there with my brothers and fight. We didn't back down since things from last year. You know what I mean? We just overcame, and we've seen it throughout this game. And yeah, great team win.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Luke Weaver.
Yeah.
You know, talk about him a little bit.
Yeah.
Talk about the week preparing with him,
Exactly.
and then how he came in. Like you said, a dog, right? He came in confident. He looked great. So, you know, give us your thoughts on him, and you know, how did you communicate with him throughout the game?
Definitely. I think it was just like you said, it was a whole week of preparation with practice and stuff. But it was, man, like I said, hats off to Luke, bro, because he took that role. You know what I mean? Knowing Michael was going down. He stepped up and went out there and did his thing, you know what I mean? He didn't get too high, get too low. Like I said, it's poise, you know what I mean? So he kept his poise, and man, he really knew how to operate out there and control, you know what I mean, what he could control. So it was amazing just being with Luke the week of practice, man. We had, you know what I mean, ups and downs, you know, getting the kinks out, and then you see what happened Saturday, man. We just get it all going and get rolling. So everything was good with Luke, man.
Did what you guys practiced during the week for Sam Houston? Is that what you guys saw out there on the field today?
Yeah, definitely. That corner touchdown is literally all practice, man. On Friday, that's all we were doing.
That's what we want to hear.
You know what I mean? So it's a practice thing, man. We just getting it done in practice and then trying to get our time in, and then Luke, you know what I mean? We just making the plays on Saturday, so good.
Wow, that was a big game for you, man. And I mean, much more obviously ahead. Portland State coming up next week, obviously, and we don't know if Mike is going to play or not, but continuing that chemistry you have with Luke, obviously, yeah.
Most definitely.
That's wonderful. I mean, Greg was just kind of in awe of some of your plays we were taking a look at, and he wanted to break some down.
Let's dive into a couple of them, because one of them I thought was just great play design as well. That first TD that you got.
Oh,
Easy one, right? Like, there's nothing better than an easy touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Quick flat route. It seems like they motioned you out there, but take us through this play for us.
So it's a cool little play. You know what I mean? We have this play similar from different years where I just go and hit the arrow right here. You know what I mean? Just go and beat my guy off my feet and quickness. But we got a check right here. It was a money check, so we go in ahead and Mars it. Tom went ahead and took his guy into the next one. I stayed behind the line of scrimmage and, you know what I mean, just make sure it's an eligible play and everything was good. You know what I mean? I just did my job, act like I was going to go ahead and crack block, you know what I mean? Get a little, you know, I'm trying to get that route.
Yeah.
Go out there, Luke threw a perfect ball right under the chin so I could go turn it up and, man, touchdown. You know what I mean? Do my little dance.
Yeah. Well, let's roll the next touchdown for him real quick, and we'll talk about this one too. Go ahead and walk us through this one.
Sir, that's what we were just saying, man. We're just working on Fridays, man. Ain't nothing, it's just hard work, man. That's all it is right there, man.
And it looked like you just beat him with speed on this one. You didn't even see, like, you boom. Just you knew he was gonna be flat-footed. Just took him, yeah.
No time to play, man. We throughout the game, I just started to see that these guys, you know what I mean, they're not gonna bite on anything. They, I mean, we're out. We're better than them. Go out there and beat them.
Yeah.
Just go out there and win with speed, man. You see what happens. So,
Yeah, sealed the game right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, great game. I appreciate you coming and joining with us, talking with us a little bit, bro.
I know. Big win for you guys. Yes.
Yeah, maybe we can get like 10 catches next week. 10 for 200. Can we do that? Okay. Well, that's it for Pelia, but we'll be right back. We're gonna get another player coming in here real soon.
Thank y'all.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We have K Matsuzawa here. I mean, just a phenom. Like around the whole country, people are talking about you. Haven't missed a field goal yet, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Just focus on like one kick, and yeah.
So how does it feel, with kind of the fame, I gotta say, right? I mean, a lot of people know who you are now. You're getting a lot of publicity, national news spotlight. What's that feeling like?
Honestly, nothing changed. Just I'm a player at University of Hawaii, and my job is like kicking field goal. So more than nothing, so I just focus on my job, and yeah.
Yeah, well, you're doing a great job at it. You haven't missed a field goal. Today was a season-long, career-long field goal for you today?
Yeah, for 43.
43, and it seemed like you could have gone a little bit further than that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we can play some of his highlights for us and maybe just, talk us through what you're thinking when you're lining up for your kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, what goes on through your mind when you're lining up for a
Walk us
kick?
through it.
Yeah, walk us through. What are you thinking when you taught yourself how to kick? What are you thinking here?
It's just mindset. After the last season, I feel like I need more strong mindset, and then I started working on with sports psychologist this off season, and think it's showing off right now. And I'm talking myself before every kick, just positive affirmation,
Yes.
keyword. That helps me a lot. Yeah.
I was literally about to say positive affirmation.
Yeah.
It's so powerful though, right?
Yeah, it is,
Once you start believing in yourself and knowing that you can do things,
Yes.
then it translates, obviously. Again, today, another solid performance from you. What are you guys looking forward to next week with Portland State?
It's the same thing, just focusing on my job, and then opponent doesn't have face, so doing my job is the biggest thing, and then I want to help team win. Yeah.
Your family, everybody must be so proud of you back
Thank you so
home,
much.
right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And then also, we got to get you a plug real quick.
Yes.
They're selling your jersey
nice,
shirt
guys.
pre-order. If we want to help keep Kansei here for the long haul, before someone else tries to pluck them from us. Where can we go order that shirt, the Kansei?
Bookstore.
Bookstore.
Yeah, bookstore.
Online.
UH Bookstore. Yeah.
UH Bookstore online. They're dropping a fresh collaboration with you. And, hopefully we can get you guys, we can get some Kansei jerseys here. And, everybody sitting behind Allstate and HPH net, they should all have their 17 Kansei jersey, right?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
That would be awesome, right? You can't miss at that point.
No, run out and see all those 17s.
Yeah, so go ahead, please, guys. Go and check those out. Pre-order them. It'll be fun. I'm going to go pre-order mine, so you'll see me walking around next week, okay?
Yay.
Awesome. So thank you, Kansei, for coming through today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
be right back, guys.
Welcome back, and you guys make sure you leave some comments in the comment section below. Greg and I will answer. You guys have already been leaving some great comments, but we definitely want some more ahead of next week. Let's talk a little bit about next week. It's homecoming game. Portland State's coming to town. I mean,
I'm thinking 3-1. I'm thinking 3-1.
We both said that
That's
earlier,
what
but
I'm thinking, right? And I think if you would have asked me this at the beginning of the season, you know, would you be happy at being 3-1 at this point, or 2-1? I shouldn't get too far on myself. 2-1. Right. I'm extremely happy about how this team is playing, how they're progressing, how they look.
Yeah.
I think this year just feels a bit different, right?
It does.
You're excited. You think we have a chance every time we step on the field. Guys are putting up points. 37 points tonight. It's a fun game. It's a fun atmosphere. But I definitely expect to pick up the win against Portland State. That's a must-win. You gotta lose. That's a, you know, it's not. It's an FBS. Is it FBS?
Yeah.
So you gotta win those games. It's gonna be homecoming. So hopefully we can pack it up here. I'm sure there's still some tickets available, guys. So make sure you can purchase those and come, you know, fill the TC Ching stands up. But next week should be another good win.
Right. I also have us at 3-1, hopefully as well. And so, how big would it be going into conference play the week after Fresno comes to town? How big would it be to be 3-1?
It'd be huge. Well, you just got to pick up the wins you're supposed to win, right? You got to do that. And the key is to get to the 7 wins. We got to go bowling this year.
Yeah.
It's super important.
Yeah.
It's good for the kids. It's a great experience. We haven't been bowling in a while, right?
It's been a while,
I'm used to going bowling all the time. When I was playing,
bowling,
we
guys.
bowled all the time.
Yeah.
The kids get gifts. Like, guys, if you go bowling, you get stuff. So it's good for the athletic department. It's great exposure on a national level. So that's always the goal. That should always be the goal this for every year for football. So you give yourself a really good chance by getting to 3-1, going into conference with a lot of confidence, and then anything can happen at that point.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. Hopefully go win a Mountain West championship.
Hopefully, guys, right? Hopefully we see you guys.
That's why we play the game. That's why we play the game.
No, exactly. And so what do you think the chances are Micah plays? That's a good question.
I think after the performance today, I mean, obviously if he's able to play, he will play. Yeah. But there is no rush at this point. I think Sam Houston is probably a better team than Portland State. Yeah. We handled business tonight. Yep. I expect we should handle business again.
Same game.
I kind of have full confidence right now in Luke Weaver. I don't need to rush Micah back if we don't need to. Yeah. So maybe getting him the extra rest will be beneficial. But obviously, if he can play, he should play, right?
Yeah, and then knowing him,
knowing him, he's probably going to want to play, right? Yeah. I mean, it's got to be hard knowing that he could have done that tonight. Mm-hmm. I know I would probably, have some FOMO missing out playing some games with my boys out there. But no, definitely, I think you can rest him this next week if he needs to rest. There's no rush anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we really don't know. And so, homecoming game next week. That should be fun. Greg and I will be back here again, hopefully. Sitting at 3-1, guys.
I will be back here too, and we better be talking at 3-1. If it's 3-2, it's going to be.
No,
I mean
2-2.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
If it's 2-2, it's not going to be a fun show.
See, someone's going to clip us saying 3-1 and.
Yeah, no, I'm standing on it. Yeah,
no,
I've got confidence in my guys, so we're good.
Yeah, I think the team also feels the same way, but obviously right now they're celebrating a big win, well-deserved win, 37-20 over Sam Houston, and man, the energy feels great, the vibes feel great, no complaints from us. But for Greg Salas, I'm Cienna Pilliton. Thanks for joining us, and thank you to Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union for sponsoring tonight's show.
Appreciate you guys. Look forward to talking to you soon.